Oh, definitely up there, yeah.
Lady Gaga?
Yeah, I guess so.
Madonna?
Madonna.
Biggins?
Well, Brian Badonde as well, the great art critic, and similar theme.
Warhols.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Zate.
Can I start with a consonant, please?
Thank you. Start today with R.
And another?
M.
And a third?
S.
And a vowel, please?
U.
And another?
I.
And a third?
A.
And a consonant, please?
D.
And another consonant, please?
N.
And a final consonant, please?
And a final S.
How about that? Well done.
Thank you, Dylan. E.
A consonant,
T.
another,
P.
another consonant,
L.
vowel,
O.
another vowel,
E.
vowel,
A.
consonant,
D.
vowel.
And the last one. O.
Could also add a pleated for 7 letters as well.
3 from the bottom, please.
Thank you, Zate. Nice even start with the letters. Let's see if the numbers can separate you two. 3 large and 3 5. And the target, 953. 953, well done.
5, 10.
Well done.
Very good.
Thank you, Dylan. E.
Consonant,
R.
vowel,
O.
consonant,
L.
another,
H.
vowel,
I.
consonant,
R.
consonant,
G.
and vowel, please.
And the last one. E.
Rehire for a 6, but can't do better than a 6, so Nick.
Please, Rachel.
Thank you, Zate. N.
And another?
W.
And a third?
B.
And a fourth?
C.
And a vowel, please?
A.
And another?
E.
And a third?
I.
And a consonant, please?
H.
And a final consonant, please?
And a final M.
No idea what a wahine is.
Or a wahine.
You can. Thank you, Dylan. 6 little ones coming up for you. And for this round, 10. And the target to reach 871.
Yeah.
I've had the bag, and when I turned back, Pele had the bag, and he was signed over there. on the side.
Australian, perfect. I can see that.
Rachel.
Thank you, Zate. R.
And another?
J.
And a third?
N.
And a fourth?
P.
And a vowel, please?
O.
And another?
E.
And a third?
A.
And a consonant, please?
T.
And a final consonant, please?
And a final N.
Spelling it.
Thank you, Dylan. I.
Another,
U.
another,
O.
consonant,
T.
consonant,
X.
consonant,
N.
consonant,
T.
another consonant,
Another N.
a vowel, please.
And lastly, E.
I was
Very good.
Please, Rachel.
Sticking with your normal method, 3 large, 3 small. Thank you, Zate. And for this round, and 75 might be tricky. Target 481. 2 to take away. And what? 481.
Plus 70,
Thank you, Dylan. I.
consonant,
D.
consonant,
T.
vowel,
A.
vowel,
E.
consonant,
P.
consonant,
Q.
consonant,
L.
and a final vowel, please.
And a final O.
Very good. And Dan?
You could have had a tadpole.
Rachel.
Thank you, Zate. R.
And another.
L.
And a third.
S.
And a fourth.
K.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
U.
And another.
E.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final S.
Yes.
Slurries would have been accepted. Put all my brain power together and came up with skiers.
Berries.
Thank you, Dylan. O.
Another.
E.
Consonant.
G.
Consonant.
D.
Vowel.
A.
Consonant.
P.
Consonant.
N.
Consonant.
S.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
Very good indeed.
We had a
Thank you, Zate. V.
And another.
B.
And a third.
T.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
E.
And a third.
A.
And a consonant, please.
M.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final S.
And indeed, Dylan and Dan, in the corner, what have we got? Nothing.
1 large and 5 small. Game sewn up, so you don't need your 6 small anymore. Thank you, Dylan. Right, for the last time, and the large one, 75. And the target, 421. Well done. 40.
Oh, I thought
Well, they've played each other online. Okay, with scores like he's had, I'd be surprised if he wasn't back in our finals.
tomorrow